Your best, better bet is to make sure to just keep it simple. Say less. Less is more with women. Sometimes these girls know exactly what the answer is. You were at practice, or you were doing this. Even if it's overnight, she knows that you had a boys' night sometimes, and she still will ask you. She wants you to remember, okay, remember I'm wifey. You might be liking these hoes. You might like to mess around with these girls. You're going out tonight, and yeah, you're gonna be, lusting maybe. You might fall into the trap, but remember who's wifey. It's not just for her own reassurance. She's trying to give you that reassurance because she doesn't want you to forget. What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about shit tests that women will ask you guys, actually test you, so they will see if you are the man for her or not. So if you guys don't really know what a shit test is, I basically just said it. It's really a test that women will verbally do, will say to you, so she can see if, like I just said, if you are the man for her or not. And so I want you guys to just remember throughout this video, it doesn't mean it's your fault. It doesn't mean it's not your fault. A lot of times women are just testing you to figure out if they just want you in their life, what they're going to do with you, what you're going to be beneficial for, things like that. Okay, so with that being said, please go ahead and check out everything that is on my screen, especially my second YouTube channel. Just dropped a video on there, so I would really appreciate it if you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment, and the link is down below. And for those who already did, thank you guys so very much. Start from 3, go down to 1, so that means what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1 thing. Number 3 on my list, why didn't you call or text me? This is a huge one. Honestly, this one can be a 1 as well. But honestly, first things first, which I'm surprised I didn't say in the beginning, you guys also remember a shit test is going to be more often for a guy that she's kind of saying, I might just eliminate you out of my life. Because nowadays, women aren't giving chances to guys that they are not that interested in. The guys that are red-pilled, let's just say it like that, are the ones that go through the shit test, just because those guys are normally in their purpose. Those guys are the alpha guys. Those guys know what they're doing with women, and so they don't really need a shit test. Now, of course, you still can come across a woman that's going to shit test you, because although there might be a lot of the same types of women, there's different types of women. And so if a woman feels like, okay, well, I'm the type of woman that doesn't open my legs, or I'm valuable, or I value myself, my vajayjay is so precious, and things like that, she's gonna probably put any man that she comes across through a shit test, right? It's just a test. Take it like that. So this whole, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you text me? This fall into the trap of somebody that she's saying, you're a player. You're dealing with other women. She's asking you this because she feels like you were doing something that you weren't supposed to do. And if it's not that, it's like, okay, you say you might be so busy, but I really need to know, were you that busy? Sometimes these girls know exactly what the answer is. You were at practice, or you were doing this. Even if it's overnight, she knows that you had a boys' night sometimes, and she still will ask you. Be careful what you say, because those moments are the times where she's gonna either say, this is strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, or she's just gonna say, okay, you know what? He passed. He said the right thing. For those who don't really care, I guess this video still doesn't really apply, this part of the video, but you guys, for those who do care, if you're gonna be going through this shit test, you gotta most definitely give her that answer where it's the most simple answer, especially when it comes down to why didn't you call? Because if you try to complicate it, if you try to really explain, she can always, most times, find something to say wrong about that. Well, that's not an excuse, or that's not good enough, right? And even if it's the case, you still don't want to hear that, because it's her basically still telling you, well, you got to do better. You got to do better. So if you guys just make things easier for yourself, and this is what a lot of alpha guys do, is simply say, I was busy working out. I was busy doing this, right? Or simply, I was sleeping. That's why I didn't have my volume on, because I got work in the morning, but I don't need an alarm. You know what I mean? Like, whatever's gonna work. You can always find an excuse to say to these women to pass a shit test. But you guys gotta make sure that you're using the easiest way to do it, because you guys, like I said, don't want to make it to be complicated, and then it ends up just being a bigger deal when you could have just said exactly this. So please, last thing I'll say, you guys, when you are going to answer this question, find something that maybe you've already told her. And if you haven't already told her, then find something that you're into, something that you like to do. And hopefully these things all fall into you being on your purpose, you bettering yourself. And then just let her know that's what you are doing. And if it's simply, like I said, sleeping, tell her it was sleeping. If it's with family, you're a family. Just make it simple. And honestly, I hate to say this, if you have to lie, because sometimes certain stuff you might just say won't even be, like I said, a good enough reason. You might even just tell her I had a boys' night. You should have been, up talking to me. You should still find a way to message me. Okay? So you guys get what I'm saying. Hopefully you guys do. And if you don't, leave your questions down below. And you guys, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And so let's go ahead and move on to number 2 on my list. And number 2 is, are you going out tonight? Oh, I feel like this one's a famous one. And I say this because a lot of times with this specific one right here, you guys, a lot of these women will say it because they know you're going out. They know you have guys that want to go out. They know it's a Saturday night, right? Like I told you, there's reasons why they'll say it. And it's because they're trying to actually test you to see what answer you're going to give. Is this the answer that she was looking for? If it's not, she can easily say, and she will most times, oh, okay, I'm not dealing with you. And so this whole, you're going out tonight, she's expecting you to say no, of course, most times. But if you are going tonight and she is going to, then she's expecting you to say yeah, but also what you're going to be doing, or I'm going to be just chilling, right? Girls want that reassurance, like I've said. So if you're going out tonight, and this is not even if she's going out or not, whatever, let's forget about her for a second. If you're going out tonight, what she's expecting you to say is, yeah, I'm going with my boys, gonna be a boys' night type of vibe, or I'm going out, just gonna be enjoying my night, right? Just try to never ever bring it about looking for someone, like a woman, hoping that there's a specific person there. She doesn't want to hear anything else that has to do ever with another woman. And if it's your case with an ex or something like that, you can either remind her too, my ex is not there. Remember, a lot of these girls are insecure, so they want to hear this type of stuff. Now, the real alphas, the real guys that don't give a F about these girls, and that's the route you should be taking to have better luck, or I guess you can say better luck, but to just have better game, you guys, is to just tell her I'm going out. You don't have to explain yourself to women. I've said that already. I'm only giving you guys ways that you can do other things, because I know some of you guys really do care about these girls. I know some of you guys don't want to do the other thing that I'm saying, where it's like not doing anything. So your best bet is to do these things. But your better bet is to make sure to just keep it simple. Say less. Less is more with women. And so when you say these things, make sure you're saying it with the intent of, I'm not trying to validate, not trying to make you feel like, oh, I'm doing this just because of you. I'm only saying this because of you. Just don't give everything out. Don't say too much. I'm going out. I'm just going out. I'm doing this tonight. I'm chilling. I'm getting some drinks tonight, right? Leave it like that. And then also the best thing about that, last thing I'll say, is that you can get a lot of women to show themselves, show how they care, show things that they've been hiding because you decided to say this answer. And it's great because you took the shit test that she gave you and made it the best of the best to end up getting something else that you probably wanted to figure out about her. If you're not following what I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you is that if she says something like, where are you going tonight, right? And you tell her, oh, I'm going out with the boys. You leave it that simple. You don't have to explain nothing. You don't explain nothing, okay? She's gonna hit you with, okay, well, how long are you going to be out? Or she might hit you with, when are you going out? What time are you stepping out? Oh, okay, enjoy your night type of thing. Those are the times where you guys will have to know more game, or know a little something to respond to end up getting what you want with these women. Because those are the opportunities that women actually give, and guys play lightly with it because they feel like, oh, well, it's not going to make a difference. But those are the times that could be a deal breaker for you men because of what you guys will say, your reaction. That's when she's going to say, okay, well, you know what? He's saying he's just doing this. He doesn't really care to tell me the time. So I'm going to ask him when he's going. Okay, he's going to tell me at 12. Also, you guys, don't just be dry as well. Like, sometimes if you're going to be, like, more on the, I'm not really caring about this one and I'm not going to explain nothing, you have to make sure that you're not going to be too rude. Because some girls will be like, F him. Maybe he's talking to another woman, right? So you can just easily say, I'm going at this time, instead of just putting 11:30 p.m. You get what I'm saying? It's better for you guys to just really say the sentence. And one thing I always said, I didn't say it enough for sure, but one thing is, like, treat these girls as a friend. And then they'll start trying to treat you as more than a friend because they see how you're trying to treat them, and they don't want that. And it's not always going to be because they want more with you, of course, but it could just be because they don't want to be that type of girl that gets put in the friend zone. They don't want to be that type of girl that gets treated like, oh, she's not with the wifey. And so that's it with this point. Like I said, if you guys have questions, go ahead and comment. I always have so much more to say, but I hope you guys got the point. And number one, you guys already know what's up. Make sure you comment down below what you guys think number one is. And if you haven't given this video, I'm going to keep reminding you guys a big thumbs up. Go ahead and do that. And so you guys, the number one thing on my list is I thought I was wifey. Now you guys kind of already got it. Maybe you guys got it. Maybe you guys got it. I don't know. But I hope you guys commented. And I'm saying maybe you guys got it because I just mentioned wifey, you know. The girls say, oh, I'm trying to be wifey type of thing. Now, this is one thing that a woman will say to you to easy test you. And this is one of my favorite lines because I just see after another man tell this other man, tell that other man. Like I've seen girls really feel like they're so precious to the point where I'm going to tell every man this, even though guys never treat me like wifey. They just don't get it. So it's pretty funny to me because it's just like, if you don't act the part, you're not it, okay? It's just that simple. But girls test you guys easy because they feel like you're, you know, disrespecting her or not treating her like that wifey. And so it goes right back with the other point that I just said to reassurance. She wants to know that you remember, of course, and of course for her to remember too. So the reassurance is coming to fill her ego. Oh yeah, he wants me. And then she wants you to remember, okay, remember I'm wifey. You might be liking these hoes. You might like to mess around with these girls. You're going out tonight and yeah, you're going to be, you know, lusting. Maybe you might fall into the trap, but remember who's wifey. It's not just for her own reassurance. She's trying to give you that reassurance because she doesn't want you to forget. You don't forget who I am, because these girls' egos are so high to the point where I will double dare a man to forget who I am. I'll cut him off so quickly. Let me ask him, oh, I thought I was wifey. Am I not wifey? Right? And then the second you say no, oh, she's pissed. Okay, F you type of thing. But guess what? The F you type of thing is the same woman that will be like, oh, well, I'm back. You were right. Do not think that, and I will keep saying, do not think that you have to say it because she wants to hear it. Don't do it because it's just a trap. Validation from these women, once they get the validation, it's almost like, you know, getting that key that you've been working so hard for. Now that you have it, you just wanted the key. And now I don't got to work hard for it anymore. That's what validation is to women. You guys are literally basically given the key, and it's not even no work most of the time that these girls put in. You give them the key. Now this woman's like, oh, well, I got the key. I got the key. You know, it's funny. And it's funny because it's like, I got the key. What do I have to do next? You gave me the key. And that's how you guys are not treating yourself as if you guys are worthy. You guys got to make sure these girls do all that they can to get that damn key. Right? You guys are saying these women are trophies, but damn, can't do a single wifey type of thing. If you are dealing with this woman and you can't say a single thing, or you can barely, or it's hard to think of things that is wifey about this woman, of course you should not even be calling her wifey. Like, that's out of the picture, right? But why are you still talking to her? Throw her away. Throw her away. But no, real talk, you guys, like all jokes aside, like seriously, stop wasting your time. These shit tests that girls even put you through is not even worth it most of the time. Honestly, I can say almost all the time because, like I said, these girls know the answers. And when they say these shit tests, it's to guys that are not even treating them right most of the time. So if that's not you, and I'm assuming it might not be you, because I know most of the guys that be watching at least I know most of the guys that be watching my stuff have dealt with some trash-ass guys and got treated, sorry, I say guys all the time, even when I'm trying to explain saying it to girls, but treated so badly by these women. And so now they're at the point where it's like, this is it. This is it. I'm not taking no more bullshit, right? And that's why you guys are here. So, you know, don't waste your time getting a shit test. And you guys, this is the last thing I'll say because we're at the end of the video. If she is giving you a shit test and you don't pass a shit test, tell her, oh, well, bitch, I'll fail again. I don't care, right? Don't make these women feel like, oh, because they asked you this question, you didn't give them the right question, the answer. Oh, now, oh, well, I gotta go. I'm sorry I can't be the man of your dreams. I'm sorry that I can't do everything for you. I owe no apology. You guys owe no apology. That's your energy. You guys say, oh, I passed? Oh, I didn't even realize you. You can even say, oh, that was your shit test? I didn't even realize. Walk away, right? You guys, it's always going to be, even if you mess up, the reaction that you give. The reaction that you give after that. You might do something wrong this moment, but it's how you finish. Don't even think about how you start. Because if you finish strong, who cares? Who cares? That's why these hoes will be at the top And, you know, some people will have in the back of their mind, some people that really don't like that person will think strongly like, oh, girl, we know. I'll always look at you and see this. But, hey, she's at the top. He's at the top, right? The guy might not have no game with that woman, and that's how she remembers him. But now he's doing his big things, and now he has all these girls. And that girl is not thinking about, oh, I'm the one that curved him anymore, because her ego is going to be greater than that. So she's thinking, okay, well, now I want him. He can get all these girls. I know I can get him. And so let me go try and get him. And then you guys fall into that trap. Not only do you guys go through shit tests, but you guys go through tests all the time with these women. You guys fall over and over. You guys, you don't even have to go through most of these tests. If she's trying to shit test you, tell her you ain't shit. That's what I meant to say. All right, you guys, so I really hope this video was entertaining, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it was, please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out everything that is on my screen, and of course, make sure you check out that second YouTube channel. You guys will see me in my next video.